The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
RX93.1, time for the top 10 for today. And we are live on Facebook.
We're on Facebook, YouTube Live, and Twitch. Let's say good morning to some monsters locked in. Hi to Jack, who says, good morning. Thank God, di na maulan. Heading to Makati for work, medyo late. Nasa site visit kasi sarap matulog. Keep safe always, guys. For sure, mapapatawa na naman ako mag-isa ngayon habang driving while listening to you. Hello to Jose Mario Caballo, who says, tuning in all the way from Amadeo, Cavite. Ready for another Bardagulan moments again with you guys. Requesting a huge shout out to my best friend, Ian Ace Rama from Las Piñas. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning to Jen. His crush, her crush is Borna Chorich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we know him.
Yes, definitely.
We do. Speaking of tennis, did you see the infuriating video of the match between Toth and Zhang?
Oh no.
Women's tennis.
Okay.
Oh, check out my Twitter. Basically, Zhang Shui was complaining na parang kasi her ball was called out.
Okay.
But it was obviously in. I don't know. I mean, just looking at it, it looked in to me. Clay. So you know how it is pag clay, diba? They have to check the mark.
Yes.
So she challenged the call, and then the umpire went down, checked it out, and was like, it's out. And went back to her seat. And of course, she was still complaining, and she wanted to call the supervisor to have it checked by the supervisor because she disagreed with the umpire. Tapos, she was complaining. She was getting booed by the audience kasi home crowd nung kalaban niya. And then, like, while she was still complaining about it and trying to call the supervisors, yung kalaban niya si Amarissa Toth, approached the mark and erased it with her foot. She's like, what the? Yeah. And then, like, syempre, after that, parang she kind of had a panic attack daw kasi she's been going through a lot of mental health issues. And then she started to cry, and she actually just forfeited.
Oh my God.
And then when she forfeited, she shook the hand of the umpire pa rin, shook the hand of her opponent who erased that mark. And you know what the opponent did after she shook the hand? Nag-celebrate pa si ate. Nag-retire na nga si Kala. And that's not how, when someone retires, when your opponent retires.
It's not a win.
Yeah. Normally, the players don't really celebrate. They're very, like, somber na parang, okay, like, I'll take it out, I'll take the win. But in this case, si ate talagang, like, as in.
So what happened after?
A lot of the other tennis players are basically calling her out. They were like, that's so unsportsmanlike. Like, we support Zhang.
They should.
Shui, absolutely.
Yung mga ganyang personalities, they don't care.
Sabi nga nung iba parang,
they don't care.
Way to ruin your career just, by something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good look.
It's not a good look.
It's so infuriating.
Pero gets yung mga ganyan.
But she also
yung mga...
erased the mark.
She erased the mark. Yun nga, yung kalaban.
There should be a rule regarding that.
I don't know. And she was like, well, it was already, she challenged it, and it was already called by the umpire na out. So, ganun.
No, there should be a rule eh. Kasi parang, kumbaga sa crime scene, evidence yun eh. And you got rid of the evidence. Yung parang pag hindi pa tapos, and especially if the other player is still challenging it. Kumbaga, okay, natalo mo ako sa itong court na to, there's still the Supreme Court. Di ba? Yung parang ganon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there should be a rule against that.
I know.
You can just erase it to your favor.
That's why you gotta love some of the biggest names in tennis na sometimes when something like that happens and it's so obvious, and they also do know when it's like, kunyari, it's obviously in.
Yeah.
even if it's a point against you, most of them would actually say, yeah, it's in. Like, they will give the point.
Parang, whatever. Ganon.
Oh, kasi
Parang move on.
Diba? But it's honest. That's the sportsmanly like conduct na you're looking for
And
from an
especially
elite
tennis.
athlete. Especially tennis.
Kasi it's really
such a respectful sport.
I mean, it was known as the gentleman's sport. So, it's supposed to be more civilized than your other
Dali, panoorin mo
sports.
yung video.
Look
at it!
Alam mo, gusto mo lang napalitan ko si Martina Hingis eh. Ayoko. Gusto ko ang...
Grabe ka na. Hindi naman gano'n si Martina.
Manggigigil ako doon.
Hindi naman gagawin ni Martina
Lalo
yun.
Di ba that's my weakness? Pag yung... Weakness in a bad way. Yung mga arrogant players, I super hate that. Super hate
Ayan
that.
Na. Okay, I'll show you while I say hello to more people.
Okay.
Good morning to Ramen Reason. Napanood din daw niya yung clip. And Yontefian also says, yes, napaka-unsportsman.
Oh my gosh.
And hello to Cyril. Barbie talaga ang humahata sa pagganap everywhere. Yeah. Good morning to Mitch. Anong part na?
Nag-argue pa rin sila sa net. Nasa net pa lang.
Ugh.
Unless binura na nung time na to.
And JP Manahan's also locked in. Hello, Krister and Rhoda. Good morning to Tin Pasha. Saan daw mabibili album ni Chico?
Coming out soon on Spotify.
Jennifer also says good morning. Did you see? Asan na yung part na?
Wala pa eh.
Ay, hindi pa niya binubura?
Hindi pa binubura?
Hindi pa. Ito na yung buburahin niya.
Okay.
The best part. Or not.
Okay, so they're talking. They're arguing at the net. And, and then here comes the Maldita. Oh my gosh, she just like erased it. What a spoiled brat.
Sito!
Like, she literally just walked over there and like, shush. Like, inano lang niya ng foot niya to erase it.
And parang with gusto.
I know, right?
And then this was when she retired, si Zhang.
Yeah.
So she basically was like, she was over it at that point.
Yeah.
And then you should see the celebration of...
Oh no, they repeated it.
I know, yung celebration. Grabe, basta nakakagigil. It's infuriating, but yeah. Good morning to Mayi as well, who says, congrats pala kay your cup of tea na promoted yang si Sir.
Oh!
Oy!
Well.
I mean...
Good job. Congratulations.
Tino.
Itong mga buitring.
Tino.
Alam mo yung pag na-promote ka, biglang kita mo yung may mga ibon ng iikot-ikot above you. Meron ng mga vultures. Sige. But congratulations.
Share your blessing.
Congratulations.
Tino. We're so
Congrats,
happy for
Tino.
you. Ito na yung... So she shook the hand. Of the umpire.
Shake. Oh my gosh, oo nga. Feel pa niya. Pasalamat siya. It was a small group. Small crowd. Alam mo, hindi yung mga
It's a
tipong
small
center
tournament.
court.
Yeah,
Pag mga center court yan, Diyos ko, can you imagine?
Yun nga, people were saying that's a testament to like the character of si Zhang. Kasi nga parang even if it's a small tournament, like all the other players took notice and they were all tweeting their support for her.
Oh, I hope she wins like a major tournament.
Yeah.
Just to like annoy that
in
other
your
player.
face, ganon.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Good luck getting sponsors dun sa
I know that kind
girl.
of
that kind of behavior.
Who would want to emulate you?
No,
What's
nobody.
What's the name of the
Marissa Toth.
Yeah. Well, somebody should taught her a lesson.
I thought she lost, but she won.
You thought she won.
Baka maging Toth ganyan yung tennis
sa
mga pinagagawa.
I don't know. All right, so we've got our top 10 for today, courtesy of Patrick Starlord. If you were in my shoes. Let's start off with Mike Ferrer.
Number 10.
If you were in my shoes, baka malula ka sa dami ng unread emails. Join the club.
Yung iba, thousands.
Yeah, thousands.
Tens of thousands.
To be honest sa akin, kaya ganon karami. It's just because of the mga Twitter notifications. Buti na turn off ko na siya. Ang problema ko, yung isa pang Because it's 2 email accounts.
Let's see. I want to
in
see
one
your
mail.
I want to see your email.
A lot. I
Notification.
think I have so far.
11,872. But this is like a couple accounts, not just my own email address. Not just my personal, email address.
Oh.
Syempre, kasama na dyan, feeling ko yung mga spam
No,
kasi.
that's what I'm saying.
And like the mga notifications.
23,246. So, but that's
Yours?
mostly notifs. Notifs lang yun.
63,258.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Turn off the notifications.
Kasi kahit pa paano, I delete like when I have time.
Yeah, I don't.
But ang dami pa kasi
Ang dami
na natitira na hindi mo na maatupag.
Totoo.
So, yeah.
And it's crazy. And that's the weird thing about it. That it's literally just notifications na Hazel Hati tweeted. Markki Strom tweeted. And I'm like, stop sending me emails.
And you're too lazy to turn off the notifications.
And I did na. Pero turns out, because I have 2 accounts in my mail app, yung isa na turn off ko na, yung isa meron pa rin. I have to figure out how to turn it off. Kasi it's the same, I don't know, it's the same account.
Oh, that's
it's
weird.
just one Twitter account. Why am I getting notifications from 2 different emails?
Baka yung alter mo yun.
No. It's weird. I'm telling you, it's weird. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Some technical stuff.
Maybe one is the recovery address of the first.
Hindi, pero if I turned off na yung isa, shouldn't it turn off for the other one?
No, because they're 2 different emails.
No, because like I don't know how to do it now. Because I already went on Twitter and like turned off don't stop sharing my email, blah blah blah. And I'm like, why am I still being sent? I don't know.
No, because like for example, they're both connected to your Twitter, right? So once you deactivate one, the other one is still connected to your Twitter. So obviously,
no, they're still both connected to my Twitter.
No. I mean, I'm talking about the whole fact that you removed the notification settings.
Yeah.
So because both were connected, so there's 2 different notifications, right, that come out. Once you remove one notification settings, the recovery address will still have the notification settings because you haven't turned that off yet because it's a recovery address.
Then how do you turn that off?
Well, you gotta turn it off.
Sabi ni Keith, ang takeaway niya, di nag-deny si Chico sa alter account.
Hindi alter nga. Different email lang. Different email, same account.
Pero walang alter.
Wala. But it's weird. It's like,
sabi ni Mayo, dun mismo sa email, may option dapat sa baba to unsubscribe or remove notifications.
wow.
Oh, maybe you should open one and just check like
I
if
know.
you can.
Well, Twitter
click.
kasi has it already. It says stop notifying via email. So if I already put stop notifying via email, why am I
That's
still getting
weird.
it? Right? And from Odic,
Number 9. Number 9.
if you live on your own, especially in a new country, wala ka talagang masasandalan na kahit sino. You will rely on yourself kahit isugod mo sarili mo sa hospital. Kasi me, myself, and I lang ang kasama mo. Yeah, that's tough.
You gotta make friends.
You gotta make friends, and there's really a learning curve coming from you're surrounded by family and friends all your life. Tas biglang suddenly, bam, it's just you.
All by yourself.
Nobody there. Yeah, mahirap talaga yun. From Advenchoy,
Number 8. Number 8.
if you were in my shoes, mararamdaman mo rin yung feeling na gusto mo nang bumitaw sa trabaho. Kaso naiisip mo yung mga bills na kailangan bayaran at pamilya mo na umaasa sa iyo. Even making it harder. As it is, just thinking about your expenses, ang hirap na. Tapos
But
isipin mo
kung
pa
meron
yung
umaasa sa'yo.
responsible ka pa for your
Think of
family.
other
Like, especially if you're like, kunyari, you're
problems.
the padre de familia, the madre de familia. You're the one earning money for everybody.
Or the breadwinner.
The breadwinner. Ang hirap talaga. And coming from the super malas guy,
Number 7. Number 7.
if you were in my shoes, you will know why I keep most people at arm's length and only allow very few people in my circle. I understand. Yeah. I mean, minsan kasi talaga like parang it's the tried and tested that you stick with.
Yeah, tsaka baka marami na kasing instances na somebody betrayed you.
Tsaka ano lang yan parang like, it's so easy pag kunyari talaga ang hanap mo lang is just fun, activities, whatever. It's easy to make friends if you just keep it at that level. And, it's more difficult to have a falling out.
Yeah.
You know
Pag
what?
puro party-party lang naman and like all fun. Mahirap talaga when you start getting a little deeper into the friendship and you start thinking stuff like, oh, this is my friend for life. This is
Mm.
my ride or die. This is my ganyan. It's more difficult kasi it's easier for them to disappoint you. Minsan
Mhm.
yung kunyari pag may sinabi na, pag may ginawa yung isang tao na acquaintance, casual friend, it's okay. But if it comes from one of your closest,
Yeah.
it hurts.
Yeah.
So it's easier for them to hurt you. Yeah.
I keep hearing
Yeah.
when you age, you tend to make your friend circles smaller.
Smaller and smaller.
Kasi marami nang
Avoid.
na-eliminate.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's better also for your well-being because then you don't have to deal with, more and more and more people giving you shiz.
Tsaka ano lang, yung kunyari, something as simple as yung mga tampo-tampo. Pag konti lang yung friends mo, konti lang yung magtatampo sa'yo.
Yeah.
Konti lang yung i-unruffle mo na feathers.
Mm.
Pag ang dami mo pa ring friends, ang dami-dami mong circles of friends, ang daming drama.
Yeah, I really feel like as
Daming
you get
drama.
older, you become more selective
Yeah.
kung sino yung isasali mo sa circle mo.
Pero like I said, yun nga, ako I can imagine having tons of friends, pero yung very, very casual,
Mm-mm.
no problem with that. Kasi nga wala pang expectations di ba? Like, kunyari, you just met them or you have a common interest or
Mhm.
let's say you just play badminton together or you belong to the same Ikebana club or something. Like,
But
if you have a party, you invite them and they don't go, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're just casual friends. Pero pag bestie mo, tas biglang,
Mm-mm.
di ka pumunta kasi may busy. Ganon. Mas importante pa yung trabaho mo kaysa sa akin. Yung may ganon na siya.
Yeah.
Kasi nga close na kayo
Tsaka pag
So,
yung medyo alam nyo na yung deepest, darkest secrets ng isa't
Exactly.
isa, tapos biglang malalaman mo na chismis ka pala or something like that. Iba yung level of betrayal that you
and
feel.
not to mention, we become more a lot of us become more jaded as we age.
Mm.
And when we got hurt once, there's a possibility we'll get hurt again. So
Yeah.
trust less, easier times.
To
At
be
saka,
fair, I
yeah.
don't think I've ever been betrayed by a friend. I don't
Mhm.
think I have experienced that.
Yeah.
Wala naman akong traumatic like friendship breakup or anything like that. I just feel like I've always been pretty selective
Yeah.
when it comes to my friendships. Like I do have a lot of like casual friends, like,
Yeah.
acquaintances,
Mm-mm.
different circles. Yeah, pero yung mga friends for life, of course, medyo you gotta be selective.
Kasi di ba may tao na parang like 1,000 yata yung best friend niya. Yung lahat na lang,
Yeah.
that's my best
Oh, my
friend.
bestie. Oh,
That's my
bestie.
best
Oh,
friend.
that's my
Oh my
bestie.
gosh, that's my best friend.
Iba yung ride or
Oh,
die.
yeah. Some people use it lightly, and other people talagang hold it close to their heart. And meron pa rin until now na talagang pagsabi ng best friend, isa lang.
Mm.
Like hindi group, hindi yung one of my best friends.
Or
Meron
no,
pa rin
like for
tao
example,
na
there's like the
my
female
bestest friend.
female bestie, male bestie, diba?
Mm-mm.
That's true. The Becky bestie.
The Becky bestie, the FH bestie.
Oo, mga ganon.
Mm-mm.
And coming from Oscar D. Haliparot,
Number 6. Number 6.
yun na talaga yung ano niya ha, Twitter name niya. Baka isipin niyo ako lang nagsasabi. You'll know, if you were in my shoes, you will know just how difficult a task it is to choose among the cuties kung sino ang isasama ko sa RX movie premiere.
Ay, ODA.
Si ODH eh.
I'm telling you!
Woo!
I'm telling you. May ano pa yan eh. Parang feeling ko may pa-raffle, may pa-contest, may mga
Mm.
prove yourself worthy of being my my companion for the
Yes.
RX Monster movie premieres.
And if nakita tayo ng Morning Rush Barkada, you know how to hide.
Oh, hindi daw. Nag-tweet siya. Sabi niya, hindi siya nagtatago. In fact, gusto nga niya daw magpa-picture sa atin. Kaya lang, nahiya siya. Binigay pa niya.
Okay.
Oo, hindi siya nagtatago. Ba't siya
Talaga?
magtatago? Ano naman ang nakakahiya niya, di ba? So, yeah. So this is my companion. So what?
Well, next time, come
Deal
say
with
hi
it.
to us then.
Say hi to us.
Yeah, we're just there.
Yeah, like we're shady, but we're friendly. So,
True.
and coming from Archer Aguilar,
Number 5. Number 5.
you will discover just how much it takes from me and how much I put up with just to be your friend.
Wow.
Alam mo yung,
Nakakapagod na
kasi
friend.
friend mo naman siya talaga.
Mm.
Like, it's not like they're a frenemy. Literal friend mo naman na legit. But it takes a lot.
They're quite a handful.
They're a handful. Alam mo yung, maybe because when you were friends, ever since you were kids, yung tipong naisip mo, if you met them now, you probably wouldn't. Or, had I known then what I know now, we probably wouldn't be friends.
Maybe they're too high maintenance.
Maybe they're too
or
high maintenance. Maybe
something.
they're too toxic. Pero wala na, mahal mo na, kaibigan mo na, diba? So, parang you're just thinking, if you only knew. So, ikaw kasi parang like, yay, fun, we're hanging out. You don't realize it takes a lot from me because I have to deal with all of the burden of
That's
having
tough
to
to
deal with
hear.
you. That is tough to hear. Lalo na if you had no suspicions. Kasi di ba may tao naman na, I know I'm difficult. Di ba may ganon? Yung very naman sila, very self-aware. So they kind of know. And sometimes, to be honest, to the friend, parang sometimes that's all you want. Yung parang, basta alam mo na ang hirap ng pinagdadaanan ko hanging out with you. Siguro okay na tayo. Ang hirap nung kala mo, you're a walk in the park, but you're not.
There are people who are into that. There are people who are into hanging out with individuals who are hard to hang out with. It's also because it makes them look a certain way. That people
well, if
will
obvious.
People
if
will
obvious.
feel bad for them or whatever. You know what? Recently.
But the thing is, what if you're the only one who knows how horrible they are? And it's not, to everybody else. It's like,
it doesn't really
look.
matter. It's not like good look siya or whatever.
Like it doesn't benefit him or her at all. Pero, you have to deal with it.
I asked a friend very recently why he tolerates these people that he hangs out with. Because it's like not just one, it's multiple red flags.
Okay.
And sabi niya, I don't know. I guess I just feel like I want to be there for them. Like, you want to save them, no? Sabi niya, no, it's just that I just feel a certain way about taking care of them. And I want them to, even if they piss me off countless occasions, I just want to be there for them to see them grow.
Okay. Siguro may nakikita rin siya na redeeming value.
Maybe.
But it doesn't make it easier.
For me, that's gonna be difficult for like relatively new friends.
Yeah.
Like, yun nga. Para kasing if you just meet them tapos biglang malalaman mo na medyo ganun sila.
Yeah.
I would
parang
tend
no
to stay
thanks.
away.
Yeah, I guess. Usually yan pag yung parang
yung matagal na kayong friends.
Nag-bond na kayo.
Meron
na kayong genuine, fondness for each other. And then you find out na, ay, ganito rin pala sila.
Or yung minsan hindi naman sila ganun at the start.
At the start.
Pero syempre, people change.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They grow, sometimes for the worse.
Yeah.
And from Xavier Loki.
Number 4.
If you were in my shoes, you will be shocked how I can still manage to smile and laugh despite all the struggles.
Aw, Queen Elaine.
Right? So, yeah, sometimes it's difficult. Kasi minsan ayaw mo naman to wear your heart on your sleeve. It's not like you're hiding it. It's just that, why would you volunteer something that's a struggle? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, siguro if the situation calls for it.
Maybe.
But in general, you don't want to go around being the woe is me person.
Mm-mm.
So, you just keep it to yourself. But, yun nga, sometimes people don't know it. So, minsan, pag nabiro ka ng hindi masyadong maganda, you react and then magugulat yung mga tao na
sensitive mo naman.
What did I say? Diba? Nagbibiro lang naman ako. It's because you don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
So, yeah. From Anti-Sedulous.
Number 3.
If you were in my shoes, malalaman mo kung ano ang difference ng matalino sa madiskarte.
Yeah.
So you probably think I'm so smart, the way I handle my life. What you don't realize is I'm not. I just make the right moves.
It's like IQ versus EQ kind of thing.
Medj, di ba?
Right?
Yung parang
Think
minsan
about
yung the one who's actually not as talented, the one who's not as smart, the one who's not as pero maabilidad when it comes to timing, to talking to the right people, being at the right place at the right time. That's disgusting.
Combination of a lot of
diba?
things.
And the top.
Number 2.
Or the top?
Or the top.
The top na lang.
And the top entry, number 1.
Ay, nawala.
Meron ba?
May kulang.
Yun Undo typing ko, anti-sedulous. Undo typing, Queen of Deadma. Ayun! Queen of Deadma. O, sige,
Ay,
sige.
ayan na nga. Oh, see, I told
O,
you.
sige, sige, number 2. If you were in my shoes, you will know that I wasn't joking. Nung sinabi kong, alam ko yung inulam mo based sa hininga mo. Yuck! Gross!
No.
Gross! And,
So
okay.
you don't like onions.
I don't like it. Hindi, pero it's not because bad breath. Like, for example, garlic. I love garlic. It gives you bad breath. I'm fine with that.
You just don't like onions.
I don't like onions. Meron ako na pinanood na video this morning. Nire-replicate niya yung mga meal ng popular fast food. Pero medyo like elevated. Like, hindi siya mukhang ang gaganda nung patties, ang gaganda na. Pero the basic formulation nandun. It looks so amazing except for the onions. Bawat layer, kasi 2 layers yung burger. Lalagyan niya ng parang rogs. You like onions?
Do you remove the onions when you eat burger?
Yes.
Honestly, sometimes,
I
of
love
course,
onions.
I hate onions.
I love onions then. Pero
Kung luto, I love onions.
there are moments na minsan mas ma-appreciate mo rin talaga yung flavor ng burger if it's like just the patty.
Yeah.
It also hits different.
Tapos tawag niya sa pickles, how do you pronounce it? Gherkin?
Gherkin.
I love
Gherkin.
pickles.
Gherkin.
Yun ang tawag nila, hindi pickles.
Oh.
Parang, gherkin. Parang sliced gherkin. Meron din siyang chopped gherkin. And like, yeah. But it looks so good.
But I think
except for the
gherkins are
onions.
smaller.
Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe.
They're the smaller pickle.
And the top, ito na talaga.
For real.
For real.
And the top entry, number 1. Number 1.
Comes from Simply Nedge.
Simply Nedge says,
If you were in my shoes, you wouldn't judge me so harshly when I say, I don't want Prince Charming, I want Sugar Daddy. Okay, because you know my struggles, you know my needs, so you won't be so judgy. You won't look down on me when I say that I'm not looking for Prince Charming. I'm looking for Sugar Daddy.
You know what? If that's what you want, go for it.
Go for
it.
No one's
it.
stopping you and no one's judging you.
But there you go. So we will be playing a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we will return with our final batch, but we'll stay on Facebook Live.
For now, let's slow it down with this one from Troye Sivan. Ooh, he's in hot water for that
Yay!
video, right?
Oh,
My Sweet Lord, only here on the Morning Rush with Chico, Hazel, and Markki on the Monster. Good morning.
What video?
He released a video kasi recently and he got called out for the lack of like diversity or something like that in the video.
What's the video called?
Hold on, let me look it up. Troy.
of a song, a music video.
Yeah, a recent video. See, Rush, the music
Oh
video
yeah.
to Rush. So lack of body diversity. Yun.
Akala ko
So
naman kung ano nangyari.
yun lang. He's been getting called to the point na he actually talked about it. He said, to be honest, it just wasn't a thought we had. We obviously weren't saying we want to have one specific type of person in the video. We just made the video and there wasn't a ton of thought put behind that.
Hey, I like this video. This is a good video.
Parang ang weird naman nung
I
mean,
like
it's
that
his
video.
video.
his
so-
video.
I really like that video. Hey, I thought it was very well done.
Oh well. It's the world we live
It
in.
brings you back to your youth.
Yeah, it's the world we live in. I mean, in the same way na people are also saying dapat sa pit crew there should be more body diversity. Like, why do we just get, these muscle men? Why don't we get some of the daddies or some of the, I don't know.
Pero meron, di ba? Like, I mean,
Well,
a
they're
couple of-
adding now.
Oo, so,
now.
yeah. Lahat na lang.
Yun nga.
At saka like, edi call out natin lahat ng video na puro sexy yung nandun. And that would be 99.99% of the video.
Because like,
What about all the other like mga
but why is
videos
I
na
don't
puro-
understand why Troye Sivan's getting so much
Tsaka ba't siya
flack.
lang?
Yeah.
Because like what
It's
you're
so
showing
weird.
is, like, I mean, yeah, it's all twinks, but like if that's what he wants and that's what he's resonating with because he himself is a twink, why not? Right? I don't see the problem with that.
Akala ko naman kung ano yung ginawa niya.
Hindi, yun na yun.
Diyos ko, Lord.
When I watched the video, I was like, hey, that's a good video. That's so well done, and it just showcases. I don't know. It shows different. It shows the same body type, but it shows different kinds of people. There are people voguing, people line dancing. It's just a party,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Ang sarap ng lugaw.
Yeah.
Hindi na natin na-taste that kasi ubos na.
Wala, nalalamig na. Baka isang glob, solid glob na siya pag
Oo nga
hinintay pa
eh.
natin.
Malapot pa naman. So, yeah. Siguro.
Oo.
But it was
But
really
so
good.
good.
Sarap. We ordered
Sarap.
lugaw
Yes, we
today.
did.
Lugaw
The
with
famous lugaw.
lugaw with lechon, kawali, and egg. It's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. I like that it's not watery.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yum, yum.
And it's also super tasty. Hindi siya matabang. Kasi may ibang lugaw, yung parang you really have to season it
Yeah.
to get the flavor you want. Ito parang you just put a little calamansi, some
I can't
pepper.
believe Troye Sivan got called out. I still can't believe that.
Right.
That's the stupidest.
Tsaka parang,
I'm annoyed.
Tsaka parang now it's no longer the presence of something negative. You get called out for the absence of something positive.
Ay, alam ni Joyce yung in-order natin. Yes.
Yes.
That's where you got it from.
Yes. We
I
love
was
it.
about to tell you
We
about.
Tried it for the
love
first
it.
time.
I was about
Very
to tell you about that video. I watched it yesterday and I said, "Hey, that's a good video. That
Right?
was well thought of, well created."
I cannot.
The heck?
World, what is happening to you?
It's just people just keep on complaining. It's complaining.
I think kasi for me, I support it, diba? If you have it. Like I said, but I will not call you out if it's not there. Like, kunyari, I like animal rights. So if somebody comes out with a video that does not feature dogs, do I get angry at you because you didn't put dog? Parang ganun eh. Yung like, I don't know.
Sabi nga ni John Sarnay, di call out na din natin IG following list ni Chico.
Ay,
Kasi puro bortang chinita.
hindi. Ay,
The diversity
the
is real.
diversity.
I must say.
The
Kung walang
diversity.
diversity,
Ay,
Doon kay
nako.
Troye Sivan
Can
sa
I just
following
say-
list
The
ni Chico.
diversity.
Legit.
I was
The
surprised.
diversity.
Initially, I thought it was just
No,
a
tsaka
certain
pati
type
age
of-
range medyo
a certain type of
Right.
individual,
Ayan
like
tuloy.
a
Right.
skinny young type. But apparently, recently, I found out that Chico actually likes them big and beefy,
Right.
with the extra chub.
May nag-eye roll sa comment section.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Chico does not like it when it's like super just meat. It's got to have a little bit of chub.
Speaking of meat, guess what Facebook showed me?
Oh, okay.
A reminder of a post from some years ago. My gosh, a few years back na. Look at this. Kung gutom kayo, mas magugutom kayo sa papakita kong photo.
Okay.
Tada!
Hey, ano yan? Hazel!
What's that?
What is that?
What is that? Can I see
A
it?
photo of my food from like years ago that I thought was so aesthetic.
No, it was not.
It's like,
It
let
is
me
not.
take a
Yeah,
photo of
I
this
saw it,
sausage.
I saw it. Okay.
Iconic.
Ang pang.
Hindi siya longganisa.
Hindi siya
Sausage
longganisa.
siya. Like, parang Hungarian sausage ata, if I remember correctly.
What is it called? Freddy's sausage?
Oh my gosh.
Mm. If you're hungry, suggestion, pwedeng umorder niyan for breakfast.
Oh, did you still get to...
No, actually, I don't remember where I
Kung
got
anong
it
brand
from.
siya?
I don't even remember. Ano pa yan? Gabi pa ako niyan.
Wild and wicked ka.
Wild and wicked pa yan.
Kaya ganyan ang mga kinakain mo. Kaya ganyan ang mga kinakain mo eh.
Ah,
Tingnan mo.
I enjoy
Sinasabi ko sa
that.
iyo eh, umayos yung buhay mo mula nung napunta ka sa morning
I don't know
rush.
about that. Not sure. But,
Lumabas yung mo, yung
ngayon palugaw-lugaw na lang.
Oo,
Dati,
diba?
tingnan mo yung mga,
dati ka
kinukunan.
wild and wicked, ngayon ka
Ano na?
tita and sleepy. Ever since
Accurate.
morning rush ka na. Tita and sleepy. Ay,
Ah.
nako. I swear. I was so sleepy. I was so sleepy yesterday. I was like, I
Nag-bed
fell
rot
asleep.
din ako in the afternoon.
Hindi
But then
naman ako
I
bed
went
rot.
out after.
Ang
like,
problema, we had so many things to do yesterday. Kaya parang hindi ko completely get into the whole bed rotting thing kasi I had to have my car tuned up.
Okay.
We were kind of like
Chores.
still checking Igor out if he's okay na. So like, alam mo yun, medyo ang busy namin. So, pero grabe, like I fell asleep. I wasn't supposed to take a nap. I didn't. Di ba meron kang willful nap? Okay, matutulog ako. Ito yung hindi ko napansin that I fell asleep. I was
wow.
that sleepy.
I'm proud of myself kasi even if I bed rotted in the afternoon, like in the evening when I got up, I was like, nakakatamad na. Nung una tinatamad na ako to go out, but then I was like, hello, I slept all afternoon. I need to go for a walk. So, I did that.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. As in, humabol sa bago mag-close yung mall and nakapag-shopping pa ng konti.
Okay na sana na.
That's my
Walk
cardio.
lang. Walk lang. Wala nang
No.
shopping. Ba't kailangan may shopping?
You gotta make it worth it.
My God.
Para mas
This
alam mo
woman.
kasi pag may purpose yung paglalakad mo,
Totoo yan.
you're walking to, specific shops, mas
Totoo
may
yan.
'di ba? Iba yung lakad mo eh. Parang mas bumibili, so nagiging brisk walk yung normal walk. Mas masaya, mas marami kang mababurn na calories pag gano'n.
Okay. We tell ourselves what we
Tapos
need to.
para kumbaga pauwi may weights na kasi medyo mabigat na yung mga pinamili. So, there you go. Ganda.
So, meron ka ng cardio, meron ka pang
Ano pa? May
ano
konting
tawag mo doon? Weight
pa.
training.
Oo,
Oo.
yeah.
Good for you.
Diba?
Good job.
You
good job.
do it however you want.
Alam mo yung
Whatever works for you.
Alam mo yung yung para kang yung, 'di ba yung horse, yung lalagyan mo ng carrot para lumakad. Tayo yung version natin yan.
Shopping bags.
Hindi, para talagang ironic. Yung in order to get exercise, magdadangle sila ng lechon Macau. In front of you, para inahabol mo. Hahabulin mo siya.
Nakakatawa kasi literally, like, my gym is right beside the mall also. Like, the gym that I used to go to. But I'm like, yeah, I'd rather do my cardio at the mall so I can shop.
I cannot.
Yeah, well, I mean, on my side, the workouts are getting harder and harder and harder. It's getting more tiring.
I saw the like your mga marks sa hand, sa palm.
What?
From the weights.
Oh.
Yeah, look. Oh, ayun no.
OMG.
You can see.
Yeah.
Hindi ka nagra-wraps or tumatagos?
I'm carrying heavier and heavier.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So, I do use wraps, for example, deadlifts. But when it comes to dumbbells,
sakit mo naman magsalita. Sakit mo naman magsalita. Beep ka naman. You dumbbell. Saka napakaluma ng you dumbbell.
Oh my God.
Para tayo nasa 1940s. You dumbbell.
I can't. Ay, may goal ako later. Kasi I plan to continue my mall cardio later. Hindi, kasi
Is that what we're calling it now?
That's what
My
I call
mall
it.
cardio?
I do it. Yeah, I've been doing it for years. No, but seriously, ang goal ko, nakalimutan ko kasi last night, gusto kong gawin yung mga ginagawa ng mga vlogger na pinapanood ko on YouTube na when they go to the grocery, like, naka-headphones, yung parang you're
yung parang
enjoying.
yung ano talaga.
Oo. Eh, naiwan ko yung headphones ko. Kaya nga today, tingnan mo, pumasok ako. I walked with, parang to the beat of the music that I was listening to.
No, but I
That's
do
why I
that.
got here so early.
Pero ako kasi, I really have like music, even regular
Di ba kasi
walking.
hindi ako ma-headphones? Hindi ako ma-earphones, hindi
Ako
ako
kasi,
ma-headphones. I
like
don't
literally,
like it.
if I just need to buy something at the grocery store,
I don't
I put headphones.
I don't do it when I'm outdoors. I literally only use my headphones at work or when I'm on a
I
flight
love headphones.
or when I'm like traveling and I'm in the car lang tapos wala. Usually kasi speaker girly ako. So at home, laging speakers. Or if I'm outside, I just don't listen to music. I like hearing what's going on around me. Hindi
No.
naman
Ako
sa-
din.
I'm not eavesdropping or
I
anything.
don't.
I just don't feel like, alam mo yung feeling ko, it's unsafe also.
Well, totoo yan.
Kasi nga, I don't like na kulang yung senses mo kasi hindi mo nadidinig
That is true
whatever's
though.
happening.
Yeah.
No, but I enjoy kasi music when I'm
Chico's
walking.
always
I love
with
music
earphones.
when I'm walking.
That's why it's
Kaya ang
easy
dami
to
kong
scare
playlist.
Kasi mga tugtog niya, I'm walking on sunshine. Mga ganon.
Hindi, yung
him. YMCA.
treasure, ano yun? Hindi ko na tuloy maalala.
Binabasura. Ano?
Wala na.
Binabasura ng iba. Ang treasure ko. My gosh, ako pa yung nakaalala! Ayoko na! I don't want
I
to
know,
remember.
right?
Ba't ko naaalala?
Oh, sabi ni Adrian, Hazel, mag-GoPro with body strap ka. Mall cardio vlogs!
Oh my
Tapos alam mo, habang naglalakad ka parang, Hi
Okay.
guys!
Ito.
Hi guys!
Punta na ako sa favorite shop ko.
Guys, ito yung pinaka-favorite ko talagang store and
Oh my
ito
goodness.
yung favorite ko na makeup store and I
O
get
yung
this
mga
for my-
binili ko naman, in my defense, ano sila? Puro sila like useful, mga home stuff. Like I got a new like laundry, parang basket na. Basta hindi yung,
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I like
yeah, big
buying
one.
those.
Because I
Yeah.
wanted to get like a bigger one. Kasi nga parang hindi na sapat because naipon yung laundry ko na naman. And then like, ano pa ba yung binili ko? Like mga storage baskets for
Yes.
organizing.
My favorites.
Yeah, a lot of mga home stuff.
I love home stuff. Kasi nga
See?
parang wala lang. Like, and it's something that you see every day.
Tsaka ang maganda
Alam mo
dito,
na gamit mo
alam mo yung nag-shopping ako sa mall, 'di ba? Tapos pagbalik ko ng condo, bago pa ako umakyat, kuya, may delivery ako kanina. Oh, may mga pinick up pa akong bagong date. My gosh, ang sarap. Parang Christmas lagi.
Nakikita na ba ng mga magulang
Oh my
mo
gosh,
tong
they were like,
behavior
you're
na to?"
probably the most popular girl in the condo. Kasi parang everyday may dumadating.
Meron ba?
But you know
Bago.
what? We can't really say anything about Hazel because at least Hazel gets tangible goods that she pays for.
Exactly. At
What
least
do
I
we
can-
pay for?
I can use
Digital
them.
creatures. Do you realize how much money you spend on these digital creatures on your phone?
I know,
I'm
right?
telling you, just do Monopoly Go so you don't have to spend anything. But it's like you're
Alam
spending because
mo,
you're earning money.
To be honest,
Tell
even
babe Ewell to play Monopoly
even
Go.
before mo siya kinuwento.
Curious
Lagi
ka?
laging lumalabas yan dun
Sa ads.
yung sa ads ng mga games ko na may ads. And I never really paid attention to it until you said the story. And then now, tuwing nakikita ko siya, tuwing nagpa-pop out siya,
Gusto mo
natatawa
na.
na ako.
Maglaro ka na!
Ayoko nga na Monopoly. Hindi ko feel
Hindi
yung
naman
bet.
siya iba naman siya. It's different. Tsaka it's fun. It's so fun.
I really never liked Monopoly. Even with, kahit pag barkada ko
Like
yung kasama
Monopoly
ko.
Go?
I've never tried.
The cards? Oh my gosh, we were so addicted
Oh,
to
I
that.
didn't
I
know.
love Monopoly
so
Go. It's so
long.
good.
I actually think mas marami kong hours logged sa Monopoly
Monopoly
Go kaysa
Go.
sa normal Monopoly.
Yeah, the actual board
Oo.
game. I love how it looks like. Yung may little cars and whatever. And yun, ganun lang. Pero pag yung actual game na, I get so bored.
Siguro napipikon ka din.
Hindi rin. I'm not
It
into
gets
it.
boring, to be honest.
I get so bored. Yung parang ano na nangyayari? Gusto ko talaga before Cluedo.
Cluedo!
I love Cluedo.
So fun.
That was so much fun. Kasi alam mo yung meron kang mystery na sinasolve.
Yes.
Huhulaan mo kung sino yung pinatay sa anong room at kung anong ginamit na weapon. I mean, yeah, that's the kind of game that I like.
Yes. Okay, let's go back on air for the top 10 numberless coming right up. Ano yung didinig ko? Kaming sasalita.
An ad. It's an ad. Tapos nakakatawa pa. It's so weird. It's so freaky. Di ba sabi ko, I get bored? Tapos na, play this game. You'll never get bored. Promise.
It heard you.
It's listening to me.
Okay, hold on.
Monster RX 93.1. Time for the final top 10 for today. Any final greets?
Hello to Yon Tifian again, who says, I have thousands too. I turned off na nga the badge count.
Oh.
Hello to Kyle, who says, good morning. We'll send over some of my favorite snacks tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Warning lang, medyo unusual yung flavor combinations, but hope you still enjoy them. Oh, we
Thank you.
will.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle, in advance. Hello to this person, Jack, who says, ano yung kumalabog?
You know what? It just happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it. It just fell.
I know. I
It's-
wonder who did that.
I know.
I tell you, if you've heard Kayla's stories, they reacts.
Yeah.
But
Di ba dyan yan? Where Ria's
Where Rhea
staying
is
now?
lying down.
That's usually where it is,
ground
according
It's
to
like
Markki.
right behind
That's
you.
literally ground zero.
Ground zero of the.
That's like the home.
he's
Yeah.
right there. He stands there. No,
We're
but
not kidding though.
Like,
It's
literally.
Markki tells us every morning.
he's there. That's where he's
No.
chilling.
Wala na siya doon. Nakakapit na sa likod ni Rhea.
Oh, kasi taga ni Rhea dun eh. So, umangkas na.
Nakagano na siya. Naka-piggyback.
Oh,
So
boy.
I don't know if Kayla told you the story, but my gosh, did you hear what happened?
The Kuya Albert.
Yes.
Ah.
So like she sees Kuya Albert in the morning or something during the weekend, and she says hi or whatever, and next thing she knows, she finds out it's Kuya Albert's birthday. So she says, okay, let's buy a donut for him. So she buys a donut, and then she goes into the, what do you call that, the
tech room.
booth. She's looking for Kuya Albert, and Kuya Albert's not there. She said, oh, when did Kuya Albert leave? Umalis ng 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., which means she never saw him to begin with.
So, sino yung nakita niya?
So, sino yung nakita niya?
Doppelganger.
I know, right?
I
So,
tell you.
fast forward to this morning, just an hour ago.
Actually,
couple of
every
hours ago.
morning.
Hindi, kasi kanina, kasi pag maliwanag na, I can go na to the other side
Ah.
and get my hot water for my tea, right? So, I went there. Siyempre, pagkalipat ko, si Albert yung nakasalubong ko. So, I'm like, oh, great. It's Albert. So, I wanted to just see, like, I chatted him up.
Mm.
I made sure na mahaba yung conversation namin. And I'm
Mm.
like, okay, whew, I think totoong Albert
Did
yan.
you say today?
Yeah.
Eh, naka-leave siya
Eh,
today.
Hindi, sinigurado ko na nandito siya.
Wait. So, you saw Kuya Albert get coffee?
Yes.
When was, like, right before I entered the room?
No. Ano na, like in the middle of the show na. Si kanina lang, mga an hour
Because
ago.
I also saw Kuya Albert get coffee when I arrived in the
Yeah.
morning at like 6.
Eh, nakakatawa kasi si Markki, every time niya makikita ngayon si Kuya Albert, tinatanong niya, oh, si Kuya Albert ka ba?
Is this you?
Every time. Just to make sure.
Yep, that's how it works.
But I actually asked him a while ago if it was him.
Oh.
Hindi siya nag-reply.
Oh.
Oh, ako, nag-usap pa kami talaga.
Ewan
Kasi
ko.
I literally walked in and then he walks out of the other area.
Ako, sabi ko pa, gumagana ba yung hot water? Mag-init pa ako. Mag-init ka na lang. Kasi, okay, sige.
Legit to.
Legit yun,
Oo.
legit.
Kuya Albert
Okay.
has this thing where he just stands there and like you turn around and he's just there.
Well, not the real Kuya Albert. Not the real. See, the real Kuya Albert is a little bit more gregarious than that.
Yeah.
Yes, actually the real Kuya Albert will be doing yoga
Oh,
in the
yeah.
morning.
Oo
Kaya
naman.
nga,
Like
diba?
running,
Running
diba?
back and forth.
Back and
Because the other
forth.
one who just walks like somberly.
Hindi, tsaka isang Kuya Albert, hindi nagtatouch yung feet sa ground.
Yes.
Floating Kuya Albert.
Si FKA.
Oh,
He's reached that point.
FKA.
FKA.
Floating Kuya.
Hindi twigs, ha? Floating Kuya
Kala
Albert.
ko, did you just call Kuya Albert?
FK twig. Hindi, floating Kuya Albert. FKA.
Oo nga, FKA nga. Oh,
You know what it
we
is?
don't
I
want
think it's because
FKA.
he's lost so much weight from yoga that because he's so light,
Mm.
He's flying.
My gosh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello to May Padilla Antino. Nagulat ako sa shoutout ni Mai. Nasa shower ako. Nasaan ba ang coffee fund na yan? Di umano. Totoo ba yan? O urban legend? Totoo!
Ay, totoong totoo.
Nasa sa'yo yan kung gusto mong maging part ng katotohanan ito.
Oo.
Diba, Tino?
As in, bawat tibok ng puso namin, bawat palpitate dahil sa inyo.
Correct. So,
Yeah.
ayan. Hello to Mark Wenka and to Marvin. May Kuya Albert too. Sabi niya, oo
Kuya
nga.
Albert
May Kuya
too.
Albert too.
OMG, Hazel 2,
Oo
Chico 2,
nga.
Markki 2, Kuya Albert 2. What's next?
Sabi
I
ni
know.
ODH, pag nag-claim kami ng ticket, nako, or visit next time, baka yung doppelganger magbukas ng pinto.
Hindi,
ha?
oo. Tsaka alam nyo na fake Kuya Albert yung nagbigay ng ticket sa inyo. Yung binigyan niya kayo ng ticket, no? Kunyari, yun nga, kunyari, Oppenheimer, binigyan ka ng ticket. Tapos pagdating nyo sa bahay, pagbukas nyo, abo na lang yung hawak mo. Hala.
Ikaw, naging abo yung ticket.
Naging abo yung ticket.
Oh my gosh.
Sabihin,
Oh my gosh.
ibang Kuya Albert yung nakausap nyo.
Or pagbukas nyo, akala nyo yung Oppenheimer yung nabuksan nyo, tapos biglang movie from like the 30s yung, alam mo yun. Tapos yung venue, wala na. Hindi mo
Ibang
na.
Gone with the Wind. Ganun yung
Yun yung MMP.
Monster movie
Ticket!
premiere.
Oh,
So it's-
diba?
So it's really funny when Kayla told me the story. I was like, she's like, oh my gosh, Markki, have you seen anything scary in the booth? I was like, is it the tall man or it's
My
the short
gosh.
girl? She's like, it was the one who looks like Kuya Albert. The tall man. Okay.
Ay, nako. Anyway, May
okay.
says hi to Joyce Macarubo. She's watching right now as well. Thanks for tuning in. That's it for the text line.
All right, so we've got our top 10 for today. At number 10, first, thank you, Patrick Starlord, for the topic, If You Were In My Shoes. At number 10, from Xavier Loki, if you were in my shoes, you will not feel anything at all. You will be emotionally numb. You're not sad, but you're not happy either.
Oh, wow. Ang hirap ng ganun, ah.
But
You just exist.
Yes, I mean, I'd rather be happy, but okay na ako dito kesa sad. I'd rather be like in the middle. Just not sad. I don't like sad. From Queen of Deadmat, number 9, you will understand, if you're in my shoes, kung bakit ko tinanggap yung 10 million na alok ng mama mo para layuan ka. Because kailangan ko ng pera. 10 million is 10 million.
That's true.
And from Uno Cinco at number 8, if you were in my shoes, alam mo yung feeling ng 18 hours kang nagfa-fast. Tapos, pagpasok mo, diretsong meeting agad. Sabaw moments talaga sa umaga. Salamat talaga sa nakaimbento ng kape. You know, this really mystifies me. Alam mo yung how we started enjoying what we enjoy? Like, who was the first person who ever, like, checked out a coffee bean and thought, oh, let me roast this and let me put this in water and the ensuing juice that comes out, let me taste it.
The
And,
genius
oh,
behind it.
it's so good. I'll call it coffee. But again, it's like, or chocolate. Whoever opened up the first cacao and prepared it and whatever.
And added milk.
And whatever, and then said, oh, this is delicious. Let me call it chocolate. Diba? Ang galing, ang galing. Napafascinate lang ako. And from 7070 at Edrikins at number 7. It's hard to recover from disappointments, so you function with zero expectations from anyone. Everyone will disappoint you one way or another. But if you think about that, if you say that everyone will disappoint you, take comfort in the fact that you've probably disappointed other people.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
if everyone, that includes you. So don't get so upset now when somebody disappoints you. You've probably disappointed somebody else.
That's a good way to look at
Diba?
it.
Yeah.
And from 7070 at number 6, if you were in my shoes, you will know why I'm competitive, and it's not towards others, but honestly more to myself, because I just want to be better than who I was before.
It's more of competitive.
I mean, obviously competitive ka rin dun sa tao, pero like a good chunk of it really is
competing with your past records.
I just want to be better.
Competing with your previous
Diba?
achievements. You're trying to be a better version of yourself.
Totoo. And from Advenchoy, if you were in my shoes, you would understand that me cutting ties with you doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. It just means I think you're bad for me.
Yeah,
Like you can be
I
a
get that.
you can be a great
Fit,
jowa, a great
yeah.
friend for somebody else, but for me, you're stressing me
It's
out.
not a good fit.
So I'm doing this more for me, not necessarily because you're bad.
Mm.
But sometimes that's the case. You just can't deal with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Kaya they'll be happier somewhere else,
Totoo,
diba?
totoo yan. And from Coco Hernandez, if you were in my shoes, you would understand how um great loss, rejection, and pain all play a very crucial role in building strength, independence, and maturity. Kumbaga, the
Mm.
reason I'm in a good place now is because I've experienced how it was like to be in a bad place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
went through shiz.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And from Shavana, if you were in my shoes, well, I actually wished the people close to me would be in my shoes. So they see just how much I give and sacrifice for them. So maybe if they know, they'll stop taking me for granted.
Mm.
And super totoo yan. Like, sometimes I know it's not a good thing to be like, this is what I do for you. This is what I do for you. But sometimes people forget.
No, just don't do it. Para they miss it. And then they realize what they've been
Totoo
What
yan.
they're
taking for granted.
missing.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi parang like a lot of people really, let's face it, they really forget. And, or hindi naman forget. They know that they're doing it for you. But sobra silang sanay that you do it for them.
Mm-mm.
That
Parang hindi
they
na tuloy as
forget.
appreciative.
Hindi na.
Mm-mm.
Actually yun. More than forgetting,
It's the
it's
appreciation.
appreciating. Sanay ka na eh. You do it for me all the time. So, yeah. Something as simple as like your mom cooking you breakfast every day or lunch and dinner. Yun na yung araw mo eh. You already know that she will cook for you. So, you forget to be thankful for it.
Or your jowa driving for you.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
diba?
Whatever
Mhm.
it is,
Yeah.
diba? So, you just got to be more appreciative.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And from JR Keita, at number 2, if you were in my shoes, you would understand na hiding in the closet is a safe space for me. Oo, totoo yan. Masaya na mag-come out and mag-all out. But you know what? There are different people with different situations with their families. But for sure, I will. Naghihintay lang ng tamang oras. And you know what? You take your time when it comes to these things. You shouldn't let people like tell you na, no, you should be out
Don't
and
let
proud
someone
now.
push you out of the closet.
Kanya-kanya tayo
If
ng
you-
schedule, kanya-kanya tayo ng situation sa buhay.
And sometimes you don't even need to come out of the closet. You can
Sometimes
just
you
have
don't.
live your best life, do good, be a good person, and I think that's enough.
Tapos meron pang ano yan, like levels, di ba? There are sometimes some people would consider themselves out if they're already out to their friends.
Yeah,
But not to everybody else, di ba?
Mm.
So merong,
just the people close to them, or sometimes people consider themselves out if they're out to their family. or
ganon.
they're-
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
So iba-iba yan. Now, if you want to be like out and proud to everyone, good for you too.
good for you.
But, you
that's
can't,
not for me.
you can't expect it
Yeah.
for everyone. Because iba-iba
Walang
tayo ng
universal,
Wala siyang universal
thing.
rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember that there was an individual that I met before who really kept pushing the agenda. They really kept pushing for people to like come out proud, so that the community will be this and that and that. And you're just like, what if they don't want to? What if they aren't comfortable sharing
What if they're not ready?
who they are? Or like it's the same concept of sharing your relationships. You know
Yeah.
how some people don't like to share their relationship, whether it be a heterosexual, homosexual, whatever relationship online, just because they want to keep their relationship sacred,
Totoo.
where people don't really need to know that they're happy or in a relationship. So they don't want other people to get involved in the relationship because they like it the way it is.
Yeah.
It's their life. It's not
Oo.
your life.
True. And the top, if you were in my shoes, comes from Victoriano.
Victoriano says,
You will realize that I'm not really arrogant. You're just insecure. Confidence and success just triggers you. Pero the opposite side of the coin is you also have to know when you're actually being arrogant.
right,
Kasi ano
Candy?
yan eh. Ano na yan eh, di ba? Parang I have a feeling, like, no, I'm not just I have a feeling, I'm sure. It's a very gray area.
Yeah.
I mean, what you would call as, I'm just being confident. Some people would be like, actually, no, you're being obnoxious. You're being arrogant. And Sa totoo lang, wala naman tamang o maling sagot. Kasi it's up to you how you want to consider that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi
Mhm.
like what could be confident for you is arrogant to me. And we're not, we can be both, right?
Yeah,
It's how we
kanya-kanya
see
yan
it.
eh. It's how
Oo.
you define it.
So what about us? What's our answer? If you were in my shoes.
Good morning to my friend Rai.
Hello. Ako, if you were in
Mm.
my shoes, it will be very comfortable. Malamang nakasandals lang ako. Like, I'm not a big fan of like shoes, to be honest. If I could just wear like slippers or sandals the whole day, I would. Like the whole like naka cramp up yung foot mo.
Nakakainis literal
Oh,
talaga.
sige. Meron din ako non-literal. If you were in my shoes, you would realize just how noisy I actually am. Like in my head. Kasi I'm generally quiet. You know, even when people meet me, they're always like, ang tahimik mo pala. Kasi nga, like, I don't always wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't always like say what I want to say. So I seem very quiet. I seem very reserved. But it's actually, I have so many thoughts. I have
Yes, you
so
do.
many opinions about everything and everyone. You just don't hear it. But yeah, it's there. So if you're in my shoes, dami mong tea.
Ako, if you were in my shoes, you would understand the constant struggle of balancing two sides all the time.
That's true.
Like, you know, I am super competitive. I'm a perfectionist. I tend to be a control freak. But at the same time, I also try not to let it consume me to the point that I am a jerk to everyone around me.
Mm.
Diba? So, you know, it is a balance that you have to do every single day.
Oh, ano mo na, i-add mo na daw ulit siya sa Facebook.
Alam mo, hindi kasali yung Monopoly Go dito sa usapan. So,
Sabi mo, competitive to the point na unfriend ka na eh. Oh.
but I don't do that to my actual friends.
Oh,
Okay,
sige
those
na nga,
that I know in
fine.
real life. Even
Fine.
if they try to shut down my landmarks, well, I just shut their
Theirs
landmarks
too.
back.
Oh,
Oo,
yeah.
pero di ko naman sila
Just give it
na-unfriend,
back.
diba? See?
I will never forget that you actually unfriended somebody because of Monopoly Go.
What? I mean,
That's just precious.
isn't that something you would do too?
No.
No, I don't think I do
Maybe
that.
Markki would.
Maybe Markki.
For
Mm.
competition, maybe. It
Ah,
depends. I guess if you were in my shoes, you'd be a different person every day.
Mm.
It depends on what role I'm playing, but like normally I get into their headspace. So one day I'll be in boots, the next day I'd be in heels.
Oh.
Next day I'll be in flip flops. Next day I'd just be barefoot. Like literally, I know it's literal, but it's also very figurative what I have to deal with on a regular basis. Like being like a different version of myself.
Yeah.
And it's tough because you have to balance different thoughts.
Mm.
And you also have to you also see the difference in perspective of how people feel towards you. Like
Mm.
kunwari, one day you're super hyper masculine and probably stronger than everyone around you, and then everyone's like looking up to you and happy that you exist. And then on the other side of the coin, you're playing a role where you're a drag queen, and suddenly you get so much hate from so many conservatives and so many
Mm.
different people.
Yeah.
And you see the difference of how they treat you, and you realize that different people are treated in different ways, and there is so much inequality in this world,
Mm.
Yeah.
right? So there you go.
Okay. So
Thank you
for
for
joining
joining
us.
us.
And as I mistakenly thought that it was already a Friday today, tomorrow will be the
That's
Friday.
tomorrow.
Yes. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest
Bye.
of your Thursday. Stick around.
Bye-bye.
Ria's up next. Bye.